the one you're in your hand right now.
We finally got a sunny day. And I woke up this morning and I said, what do I want to drink today? Well, I'm going to Saranac Thursday to see my friends Crazy Fools.
Yeah.
And they are huge Utica Club fans. I went to Whitesboro with them, and I've watched them kind of progress through the music industry and turn 21 and gravitate towards WIBX Street and Utica Club. So they wear the flag proudly. And so I thought I'd bring Utica Club on today and say cheers to them. Can't wait to see them at Saranac Thursday on a sunny day.
I do on a sunny day. Ours was 2 weeks ago. It was 58, 60 degrees over there and raining off and on. I mean, it was just the wind was the worst 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
But I have a conundrum, a bit of a problem here that I'm dealing with today. And maybe you all can assist me. Which one? Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can assist me on this. And my son is home from Denver. Mm-hmm. And I now have two boys that are now older than 21. And he wants us to go. I've never done this before. To go out to Saranac Thursday tonight.
Really?
So
You've only served, never gone as a civilian?
No. What I've never done is gone out with
and drinking with
kids.
your kids. Go ahead, say
it. This is a completely different experience.
Yeah, well,
I've drank in front of them, but it's never been
with them.
Yeah.
At least you're not. Are you Irish? Do you harbor all sorts of Irish guilt?
I do have a bit of Irish.
Okay,
in me.
Because my mother was just over the moon the first time that I was having a beer at Thanksgiving. She's like, "Oh my god!"
Oh right, yeah. Yeah.
So
I've gotten past that. So like Thanksgiving, they'll have some or whatever.
I joined my mom for
sure
lunch
it's more
on,
than Thanksgiving
on WIBX Street quite often. She loves Celtic Harp and Nail Creek and stuff like that. So
those guys are doing a great job for lunch now.
Yeah,
isn't that awesome? But this will be the first time if it ends up happening that
you just gotta bite the bullet.
Hey, I'm out partying with the kids. I mean, I'm not comfortable with that. So. Anyway,
they just want to ride home.
So believe me, we really don't want you there. It's just I've been away, so we thought we'd include you. And you're right; they want to ride home. I get to be the driver, so which probably would be better anyway. Again, you see, this is
so much to talk about. I didn't want to have to talk too much about the beer, but that's why it's a 12-pack. It's going to be a beautiful sunny weekend, so there's more for you guys to enjoy.
Gotta love it. And then I wanted to ask you about a couple other things. Zima is coming back. Is that a product you guys are handling?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
That's in our warehouse. We'll release that next week sometime.
So it's next
I believe
week.
June 12th.
You know, I really I was obsessed with Zima back in the day.
I posted that picture to Facebook, and I found that it's a very binary product. Like, people love it or they hate it.
It is
I don't have such strong opinions about things that I ingest. You know, like I kind of like meatballs, but they're not my favorite. But I don't hate them.
Right.
You know,
You'll
people. Yeah, exactly. People apparently with Zima.
Well, and
detest it or they love
Come on,
it.
it's a beer, not an election. Get over it.
I was going to say it's elevated worse, incredibly worse because of the Trump versus no Trump. I mean, all of a sudden.
I mean, you have to draw a line in the sand every day for every decision.
Michael states here. First of all, we were talking last hour about Bill Cosby and why are they comparing it to the OJ trial? Other than their skin color and their celebrities. What is the comparison between the two? I don't necessarily see it, but Michael says, I think they both have one thing in connection. They're both guilty. Dun, dun.
I believe that.
And then finally, I couldn't be drunk enough to make Zima taste good. So it's an example.
Wait, is that Joe Lode?
It is not. And it's an example, though, of exactly what you're talking about.
Strong opinion.
You're either going to really like it or you're going to hate it.
No, I don't believe so. I think there is a lukewarm in the middle, where it might not be something that you enjoy every day.
Right.
But you don't also have to write the government and tell them how great it is.
Right. Yeah. There's something about why they feel so...
I think because it was so strongly advertised back in the late 90s. It was insidious. You saw it everywhere.
Yeah.
So
the a lot of the discussion too on Facebook and such is it the original recipe? Sometimes these older drinks come back and it doesn't taste the same.
I don't know. I can't.
It's never going to taste the same because things aren't the way they used to be and probably never were.
There you go.
That's the fact. I mean, you remember things a certain way, and then you taste it, and you can sometimes even with food, you go and you try a certain food, you'll never get back. No. Kind of like drugs, you're never going to get back to that original.
Well, I told my wife that all the time, not about the drugs, but every time I cook a recipe for the first time, it seems that I nail it, and then I go to recook it, and it's just not the same.
So many times.
Do you write it down? Do you ever write it down?
No,
me either.
No, cook from the heart.
Yeah. It's like I say, if you want to have this ever again, make sure I'm making it tomorrow, because otherwise I'll forget.
Yep. One more thing about Saranac before I get out of here. This weekend on Saturday, they're having a great beer festival. New York State Brewers Association puts on a festival every year in the Saranac Thursday lot. So come on down. You can get tickets, very affordable, at the brewery
shop. Is that why all the tents are tents all over the place?
Yeah, we'll be down there Saturday afternoon. I believe it starts at 2, but don't quote me on that.
I was looking to say, but they got the tents out. Now all of a sudden the sun's going to shine.
Exactly.
But that'll be for the beer event.
Yeah, we're going to have about 40 to 50 New York State breweries down there. There's a VIP section that starts an hour early, and all the brewers are bringing a special beer to pour for that. So it should be a really great event. We finally got good weather for it. So come on down.
Finally.
I'll be there.
Yeah. Give us a fun fact on Utica Club before you go.
Well, Utica Club is the only beer in my hand. You can't put me on the spot.
Yeah, I mean, listen, is this the original? This is the original Utica Club that has always been served.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, but everything changes.
I know.
You know, ingredients change.
Labeling's the labeling has changed. It's a nice classic labeling.
That was fun when they changed the label to white, and everybody told me the beer tasted different.
Yeah. It's funny. And is it true? Glass and can tastes differently in glass than it does can.
Yep.
Sure.
And draft.
Yeah, and like draft as well.
Any way you got it, you know. And there'll be lots of it down on WIBX Street today.
All right, tonight, Saranac Thursday, and hold tight.